Hello everyone and welcome to Long's Toys. Today we're taking a look at Bottle Change Rider 05 Fire Hedgehog form from Kamen Rider Build. I really like this form. I think the white and the red look really good together. You can see the two halves here in the window for the box. Pretty cool packaging. To say I like that a lot. On this side you can see the form. On this side it's kind of the effect going from the side and wrapping around to the front of the box. I like that effect. I think that's pretty neat. Not really anything going on the bottom. And then of course you can see here is the form, here are the other figures in the line. Mix and match for crazy combos, which of course we'll take a look at. Two pieces going together. Mask, Fire Engine, Hedgehog. I don't know why they choose. I mean obviously these two are the two halves, but why mask? I don't know. But in any case, pretty cool packaging. Pretty neat. Let's go ahead and get them out of there and we'll take a closer look. So, Fire Hedgehog form out of the packaging. Really cool. I like the color combo. I think the deep red, kind of a blood red for the fire engine works well with the white because the white is so bright. You get kind of a deeper color. It's a nice contrast there. I will say, though, that this is the first BCR figure that doesn't come with an accessory. No weapon included for this guy. All the other releases up to this point have each come with one weapon. This guy does not. I kind of think it's because his weapons are kind of built into the form. Obviously you have the kind of hose slash ladder extension here for the fire truck, which on the show he shoots water out of. And then you have the kind of like quill mace going on here. I really like this too. You have all this like quill armor spikes and the mace on the end. Really neat. If we get in just a little bit closer, I really like the kind of cab and wheel and the hose ladder here for the fire truck kind of built into the shoulder. I think that's really cool. This can rotate like this, and it can also move up and down. So there is some posability there, movement, which I appreciate. Taking a look at the eyes, I love the little porcupine hedgehog. It's really a hedgehog, but I love the little head and then the quills at the back here. And then you have the kind of wheel and ladder for the fire truck. Very cool. Overall, I love the design. Got the paint here in the driver for the two bottles. Articulation is pretty much what you'd expect. You have the shoulder around. You have a little bit of up and down, but the shoulder pad does limit it. You have the bicep swivel, 90 degrees in the elbow, and then typical rider hands with the wrist and the two sets of fingers. Open and close. You have no waist swivel because of the gimmick. You have no head movement because of the gimmick. But you do have out to the side, front to back. For the hips, thigh swivel 90 degrees in the knee, and then a ball joint for the ankle, of course. But they look good. I mean, sure, waist movement and neck articulation would be nice, but I think overall they look good. And I love this gimmick, so I'm willing to sacrifice a little bit. Now, obviously, over here you don't have a hand. You have this mace, but you do have a swivel at the wrist. So yeah, I like this form. I think it looks really, really cool. But let's go ahead and check out some combinations we can make with the other figures in the line. Alright, so first up I'm going to go ahead and push this button in the back and separate this guy out. And we'll bring in Rabbit Tank. Separate this guy out. Push these two together. This is another combination I really like. I think the dark blue and the white look super great together. I've always liked Hedgehog Tank. And then with these two, you get two different shades of red, which is kind of funny. Obviously, the fire engine is a little bit darker, but if you want an all-red rider, I guess there you go. Otherwise, I don't think these two work very well at all, but I absolutely love these two together. Hedgehog Tank looks really good. So take these apart. And I finally feel like I've gotten the hang of taking these apart now, which is always good. They snap together fairly easily. Let's go ahead and bring in Gorillamond. As soon as I say something, I jinx myself because apparently that's how I do it. These two look pretty good together. This is like a very ice looking effect to me. You have the light blue and the white. Very ice reminiscent with these colors. And then if I go ahead and put these two together, you kind of have a dark red and a brown. I feel like these two don't really look that great together, unfortunately. But once again, I really like this combination over here. That looks really good. So take these apart once again. Put Gorillamon back together. Put him off to the side. Next up, we have Hawk Gatling. Now you're going to have to go ahead and take the wings off, because the wings can only attach when you have both Hawk and Gatling together. So here we have the Gatling with Hedgehog. I feel like that doesn't look as great. The white and the gunmetal doesn't really work amazingly. And orange and dark red, not fantastic. Not terrible, but not fantastic with this color combination either. I'm starting to find that Fire Engine doesn't really work with a ton of other colors. That dark red really needs a lighter color to play off of, in my opinion. But put Taka Gatling back together. Hawk Gatling. I always want to call him Taka Gatling, but he's technically Hawk Gatling. It's a cool form, though. Moving on to the last one. Nin Comic. We'll see how these two go. White and yellow. Not terrible. Not the best in my opinion. I think these two will actually work. Now, I know I said it really needs a lighter color, and purple is not really a lighter color, but these two are, that's actually pretty neat coloring. That reminds me of like a Decepticon or something like that, with that purple and the dark red. Those two, I think, actually work pretty well. These two, meh, okay, not the best. Not the best. But I do kind of like that dark red and the purple. Ultimately, though, I think this is the best combination for Fire Engine. I think the red, that deep red with the white works the best out of what we have so far. Now later on with Lion it might work a little better once we get that deeper yellow color. And we'll have to see how it looks with Pirate. The blue with Pirate might actually look pretty good, but we'll get there once we get to review those. So, bring the box back in. Yeah, that's going to be pretty much it for this guy. I like the form. I think this form looks great. I think the white of Hedgehog works with a lot of other forms, most notably Diamond and Tank. But the Fire Engine really only works with Nin, in my opinion, with Ninja. I think the purple looks good. I think later on he's going to work with some colors we're going to get down the line, and we'll see how that goes. But that really deep red only works with a couple other colors, in my opinion. But this combo right here looks really cool. And I do really like the accessories. I like the mace arm. Whoop, I'm knocking him over. I like the mace arm, and I really do like this kind of water weapon that's kind of integrated into his forearm there. I think that looks really cool. So I think this is a great form. Definitely worth adding to your collection. As far as mix and match combos go, I think you're going to get a little bit more mileage out of Hedgehog right now. But later on down the line, you might get some good color combinations with Fire Engine. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Please like and share this video and subscribe if you haven't already. I hope you guys have enjoyed this look at BCR-05 Fire Hedgehog form from Kamen Rider Build. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching.